to our channel. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas.
Now with this fifth wheel, as you saw, or you may have seen, the trailer actually wasn't lined up completely, but since the fifth wheel is so big, you can easily connect it if it's not completely lined up. And I hope all of you had a nice Christmas. He just connected the trailer brakes. Let's go see if they're all working properly. And it looks like they are. On this video, since there's only 2 vehicles we're picking up, I'm gonna go ahead and do a step-by-step how to fill out a BOL. A viewer requested that we do that video, so we'll go ahead and take care of that today. It's 9:20. We're at our first location, and we're in Modesto, where we're gonna pick up 1 vehicle. So this is the vehicle we're picking up. I just did a quick walkthrough, and as far as the BOL is concerned, what I'm looking for is things like this. I'm gonna take a photo and jot it down. Basically, you just walk through the whole vehicle and make a note of any damage it may have. There's some damage there, there, and there. And a lot of it might seem minor, but I basically write down everything. Avoid any issues of them thinking that we may have done the damage. I just take photos and jot it down. So other than that, it's a very clean car. Also very important to check the windshield to make sure that there's no chips or cracks. And sometimes it's difficult to do this because it's foggy or it's just really cold outside. But if you use your windshield wipers, it'll help a little bit, and you just thoroughly inspect it to make sure that there's no damage. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over how to fill out a bill of lading, or BOL, and this is a 1 vehicle form. And they also have available on Amazon a multiple vehicle form. So they basically filled out very similar. Now on the multiple vehicle form, you'll notice that there's only 1 signature. So you would only use this form if you're picking up multiple vehicles from the same pickup to the same delivery. Because of course you're gonna need to get a signature when you deliver it. I do use this form for up to 3 vehicles. I've never used it for 4 because we do not transport motorcycles. Now, in the event that I have 3 sedans or maybe 2 SUVs and a sedan, I will go ahead and, this truck here, I will go ahead and do a little line there, and it almost looks like an SUV. So I will use it for 3 vehicles. When I use this form, what I'll do is on the first vehicle, up here, number 1, for instance, if the first vehicle is an SUV, I will go ahead and put number 1 here and circle it. Same thing goes for number 2 vehicle. I will put number 2, either 1, and then number 3. That way they know that for instance, a lot of times the vehicles may be similar. They know which vehicle to look at as far as damages goes. Also, what I do next to the vehicle is I'll put how many keys or how many remotes the vehicle has, and I'll write it here, right next to the vehicle. Now, these are all the abbreviations that you can see here. What I use the most, of course, is D for dent, S for scratch, or L for loose. Now, there's quite a few different abbreviations, and whenever they're needed. When you pick up a vehicle, I never get the pickup signature from the person. However, I always, when you deliver a vehicle, always get a signature. Give them a copy. This is a 2-part, so as soon as you fill it out, there's a second part. And I always get a signature before giving keys. In the past, I have had a situation where the person wasn't there to sign the form. They asked if we can leave the keys and come back for the signature. Of course, I refused. I always give the keys once I get that signature. Now, this is the form we're going to go over today. Like I said, it's very similar. The company name, the date, the driver name. You can also put your truck number there. The dealer we picked it up at a dealership, and normally I would put the dealership name and the complete address. It's going to Odessa and Tracy, put that address. Now this is a sedan, a car. It's a 2019 Audi A6 and it's white. Of course, you would normally put the VIN number here, the complete VIN number. And then you come down here. Now these are all the abbreviations similar to the other form. What I generally use is D for dent, S for scratch, and sometimes an L. Now on this vehicle, there was several scratches. One of them was here on the bumper on the driver's side, and then there was several here. And a lot of times what I will do when there's several like that is I might just do a circle and just do one S for scratch. So I walked around the whole vehicle, and these are the only items that I found. I went inside the vehicle, used the windshield wipers, and checked the windshield, and there was no cracks or chips. So this was a very good condition vehicle. So down here, and like I said, sometimes I might put the license plate number, but I never do the interior condition because keep in mind we only do local runs, and we have these vehicles for no more than maybe 4 hours at the maximum. So I never do interior condition. Additional information, this is where you can put how many keys or how many remotes, if it has a flat tire, if it had a flat tire, or if it was a jump start. There's plenty of room for you to jot down that information here. Now also, if it's raining or if the vehicle's dirty, no driving test. That could be for a non-operable vehicle. You would note that. If there's snow, night pickup, because of course if you're picking up the vehicle at night or when it's dark, it's difficult to see any issues it may have. Now you're going to go ahead and your sign down here at pickup, the time and date. Now I never get a signature at pickup, but of course at delivery you're going to sign it, date it and the time, and then you're going to get your signature at delivery. And I never ever give the keys to the delivery at the delivery until I get a signature. And like I said before, this is a 2-part form, so once you fill it out, I generally give them the white form and I keep the yellow, but that's completely up to you. So this is very, very simple, and you get these forms, these BOLs on Amazon, and there are 100 of them for I believe $39. If you have any questions or any comments, please drop them below. Now of course if you're gonna do a COD or if you're gonna get paid when delivering the vehicle, this form can be used as a receipt, which is nice. So like I said, if you have any questions, please drop them below. It's 11 a.m. We're at Odessa. We just delivered the Audi and we pulled this Chevy Colorado, and I already took the photos. Now I'm looking to see if there's any issues with this truck, and honestly I can't find anything wrong with it other than I just saw this. So I will jot that down, that it looks, I'll jot it down. It doesn't look normal. But other than that, I already did my walkthrough and I can't find any issues. So, looks to be in good condition, and this is what that should look like. It should be pretty straight, and as you saw, it was not. So that's the only issue that I found, and other than that, looks good. And of course I checked the windshield as well. So what he's doing is he's getting off, making sure it's lined up. It'll work, but this tire is completely on and that one is not completely on. That one's hanging off a good inch. That being said, he probably won't be centered on the trailer. Much better. Ramps look good. Truck is nice and centered on the ramps. And again, this is the day after Christmas and it's really slow, so we're only doing 2 vehicles today.
That was high. I think it was that high.
How's it look?
I'm not moving it.
Well, how does it look?
It looks good. It looks good. I'm not moving it.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty well centered.
Can I lower the window more? You think you can stick your arm in there?
No, my arms are not that small. So we leave the windows cracked because we leave the keys inside. Now, of course, if it's raining, we take the keys out and put the windows on.